has kept him in control. A calmer, quieter round, but Inoue knows everything is going to plan.
If you take a round off, you still win the round.
Four defeats, yes, not in the form that he once was, but a couple of defeats on Inoue's record too. Even though a favourite going in, Inoue, Ioka not without a chance, but he got to him early. Those knockdowns in the second and third, and bar a couple of rounds, it's been really dominant this from Takuma Inoue, and that 10th was a very good one for him. And I just felt that Ioka was running out of steam, running out of ideas, not maybe out of heart, but look at this when he starts to put the combinations together. There's the left hand again, and you feel if he could do this early in the round and sustain it, he could force a stoppage.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to break his character here, break his mode. Everything's working for him. You see there, Ioka's got him on the ropes there where he wanted to, and he threw the right hand, to be fair, from the right distance. Because we're a little bit slower, that was the entry point there for Inoue to throw that combination like you were just talking about and push him back.
Will his dad be saying, get home son, 12 rounds, or will he say, put the icing on the cake?
I don't think so. I think it'd be just, listen, if discipline's so important, just keep the shape.
Don't do anything stupid.
I mean, people will argue, you know, it's a meant to sell yourself and it's an entertainment sport, but the winning is everything.
Ioka going for it here, backing up Inoue on the ropes. Says, come on then, let's have a bit of a scrap in these last couple of rounds. Entertain the fans. He's a mile up on points. Inoue, just unless he gets careless or tired suddenly, but Ioka, to his credit, hasn't given up.
Yeah, he's really trying. I just think he can't find it anymore. I feel that's what it looks like to me. Inoue's boxing really well, the movement's fantastic. But even when Inoue's on the ropes, it doesn't look like any danger for him either. That's the truth. You never feel the jeopardy, do you, when his back's on the rope, where there should be some sort of jeopardy.
Yep, shooting out the jab, just retaining authority when he can. Inoue must be feeling the pace as well. He's put a real shift into last minute of the 11th round. It's been a good watch, hasn't it?
Yeah, but putting a shift in when things are going your way is totally different than putting a shift in when things aren't. They really are. The endorphins of when you do everything's working for you just gives you that extra little 10%. It makes you keeps you fresher. Compared to Ioka, he hasn't stopped coming forward, but just no urgency. I think he's trying to find the urgency. I don't think he can find it.
No, I think the legs are not what they once were. The reflexes, the rhythm hasn't been there tonight, unfortunately, for Kazuto Ioka. His courage and heart, don't question that at all. And he's still trying deep into this 12-rounder, but he's got 3 minutes to somehow come out with a miracle, because Takuma Inoue is in complete control.
Well, we've never seen that before, have we? Yeah. Someone win a fight, they're getting totally beaten in the last round. But it doesn't look like it, that's the truth. They had a bit of success there, and they're heavy shots, and they look better, I think, in slow motion than they did in real time. I don't ever feel that Inoue's been in any danger at all in this fight.
On top of the bill later, Conor Walker out in Monaco against Pat McCormack.
Yeah.
Came right back in the last round, didn't he? So you never know, but Kazuto Ioka, it looks like he's a beaten man in that corner. Looks like he knows. With the open scoring as well, he has to knock him out. 3 minutes is all he has for the dream of becoming a 5-weight king. Will go 4 weights. I mean, he'll have plenty to tell his grandkids about. Terrific career, hasn't he? But we could be watching the final, the dying embers of a brilliant career in the beige Kazuto Ioka. It's been a wonderful performance from the champion Takuma Inoue, the younger brother of the main man who's coming up a little bit later in the fight for the ages.
He's hurting me, I think
He's hurt him a few times in this fight. Down in the second, down in the third. Look at him opening up here. And now it is Inoue who maybe does want the dramatic finish. He almost teases us, doesn't he, in the first minute of rounds.
Yeah, you start fast. You got to start fast and finish fast. That's the secret. That's the Sugar Ray Leonard way of winning fights. I'm sure when he was up against him with the weight deficit.
You're not all like Sugar Ray Leonard. What a fighter he was. 5-weight champion himself, along with Tommy Hearns, Oscar De La Hoya, Mayweather, Pacquiao. The legends of the sport, and maybe Kazuto Ioka won't go down as that. He will in Japan, of course.
He'll be a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
100% he will. At some point. Shot there from Inoue.
But he's been second best tonight. Inoue with that jab, that right hand, the movement, the judgment of distance, the way he's controlled the ring.
I think he's enjoyed himself as well, Inoue. I think, yeah, like you mentioned earlier in the fight, how relaxed his shoulders were. I just feel like he felt like, you know, he's up against you slower than he once used to be, and he exploited that to the max.
If you go back to the ring walks, the intensity on the face of Kazuto Ioka, but the almost the relaxed way that Takuma came into battle, he was talking to some of the fans, and he's boxed like that. He's boxed like a man who knows that he's a notch higher, that knows that he's in the pomp of his career, and he's enjoyed himself. Final minute of what's been arguably the best performance in the career so far of Takuma Inoue, certainly on the biggest stage, and he's delivering some wonderful shots. He's got a couple of knockdowns as well. Maybe he won't get the knockout, Barry, but brilliant tonight.
No, those they were timing and speed rather than raw power, those knockdowns. They were good shots, but I think he doesn't have that massive raw strength. He'd be a fool now to really try and go for it, I think. He's still trying to walk down to that right hand, trying to encourage Ioka to throw, square his feet up so he can throw that right hand on the middle. I mean, he's just been really good. That little movement before he throws the jab has been a real favourite of mine. It really has.
Too young, too fast, too fresh, too classy, finishing where he started. Last 10 of a brilliant, dazzling performance from Takuma Inoue. The younger brother has done his job. It's over to you, Naoya, in about 45 minutes' time.